Sometimes the difficulties you face are because of a mismatch between what's going on the outside and what's going on the inside. Trying to reconcile the two creates some of our worst moments, especially if what's going on the outside doesn't match how we feel about wanting to survive, to thrive, to grow, to be in the right place at the right time. There are all kinds of bodily processes that are automatic in these situations, and some of them we can work towards controlling. There are some that you can't ever control, like the beating of your heart. But what's influencing the beating of your heart, the speed, for example, you can. So in a situation of fear, it's very difficult to get back that control. Depending on the situation, it could be something genuinely life-threatening, or it could be something that actually to anyone else isn't a fearful circumstance at all, like a phobia. Or maybe a childhood response, trauma response in a situation that doesn't appear threatening to other people. Very, very difficult, but not impossible to get back control. One thing we do have control over, a much easier thing to control, and one of the reasons that it's there is one thing that is relatively easy to control and is a really, really good starting point. And there's a reason, a very strong reason, why cultures going back 3,000 years have seen this as a key feature in their practice. Meditation always starts with the breath. The breath is a bodily process that we can take over at any point. We can consciously control at any point. But once we lose that intentional control, it carries on automatically. It'll keep us alive, but it'll also respond emotionally. So when we feel fear, the breath will quicken. When we feel love, the breath will quicken. When we're asleep, it goes slow and regular as we relax. But at any point, perhaps except when we're asleep, we can gain control. So that's why meditation cultures have been using this for such a long time, as the entry point into interfacing between the inner and the outer. A really simple starting point for this is something called controlled breathing, or in this case box breathing. And it's called box breathing because we're going to breathe to certain counts. We're going to control our breath to certain counts. In this case for 4 seconds as we breathe in, 4 seconds as we hold, 4 seconds to breathe out, and 4 seconds to rest breathless. Let's give it a try. So we breathe out first, just to a relaxed point, and then we breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4. Now that's a pretty simple beginning point. You can shorten it if it's uncomfortable. You can lengthen it if you need to. You can do it for different counts, and different counts for different sections will have different effects. But for now we'll stick to box breathing. Let's try 6. Breathe out to a relaxed point. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rest, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is a really good beginning point for keeping you calmer, for starting to think about the ability to control the inner experience, no matter what the outer circumstances. Find out more, philipjgrant.com.